I'm hoping that this mic is in the shot. Like one of those old school Kung Fu films. Can you see it? Okay. Welcome to the final Classic Game Room update of 2016 and Patreon High Roller Shoutout video for November backers. I'm going to start with the update and keep this short and positive. I've said what I had to say this year about YouTube and all the nonsense that's going on there, so let's just assume that YouTube is Jar Jar and Amazon Prime is Lando. Classic Game Room is now on Amazon Prime. And there's only a couple reviews up there to start, but pretty soon it'll be one-to-one, and Amazon Prime is getting the full-length hypercuts of reviews, and it's so far been great. So very excited about Amazon Prime. Thank you to all of you who've been watching the show over the past year. Thank you to everyone who's been backing the show on Patreon. Without your support, it would not be here at all. And of course, thank you to everyone who backed the CGR feature review of Musha a few weeks ago. I'm working on plans for several more CGR feature reviews, full-length cinematic film-like reviews next year. So more on that soon. And as I'm sitting here hawking things, I may as well talk about CGR Supreme, which is on Kickstarter right now, doing very well. And this is the definitive Classic Game Room collection. And what's super exciting about it is that it's about to roll over the second stretch goal. And the second stretch goal is another volume of CGR Supreme. I didn't actually think we'd hit this, but here it is. CGR Supreme 0. It'll be a digital volume of all of the odds and ends that I've made over the years, like just the random crap. The random videos, behind the scenes, Stella videos, Who Defeats, they'll be on there. Mark vs. Space Cricket, Egg Babies, Grass Reacts to NES, Stella Reacts to Grass Reacts to NES, Tim's Cascade Style Potato Chips, CGR on Amazon Prime, Star Wars Kleenex, Star Wars Soup, Star Wars Cheez-Its. Still waiting for Star Wars the Flamethrower. Utz Red Hot Chips, Cape Cod Potato Chips, Newcastle Brown Ale, Southern Tier, my interview with Anthony Daniels, making of classic game room videos, behind the scenes, the Clean Canteen video, and a number of you have asked for a best of the E3 videos from 2010, 2011. Those were pretty exciting. So lots of just random stuff on CGR Supreme Volume 0, and that'll go to anyone getting any of the volumes of CGR Supreme. So even if you just buy one volume, you also get Volume 0. So that's super exciting, I think. And what else was I going to talk about? Oh yeah, I want to recommend a bunch of YouTube channels. Over the past year, I've actually gotten to know some more creators and producers on YouTube, watched some more of their stuff. There's some great content out there. Some really good videos and good channels. Obviously, I like GameSack. They're like the masters of parody. They do really good work. Check out GameSack. Metal Jesus Rocks is like the nicest guy on the internet, and obviously you have great taste in music. Lazy Game Reviews. I love your show. You've done such a great show this past year. Happy Console Gamer. Even though you insulted Truxton, I know you didn't mean it. You do good work. I like Happy Console Gamer because I want to get a PS4 Pro and VR and stuff, but I don't have time for it, and I keep blowing all my money on PC Engine and Atari stuff, so I like that you review it. Alpha Omega Sin and Review Tech USA, Pat the NES Punk, some really good stuff out there. Nice guys, and I urge you to watch their shows, support them. A number of them run Patreons, buy t-shirts, just spread the word. It's getting harder than ever for real producers to make real content on YouTube. Happy place. All right, hopefully you enjoyed the Rastan review, by the way. You don't know if I'm wearing pants.
This is Rastan. I would also like to recommend Proton John. He's from Canada, eh?
I'll admit, that was an awkward jump cut, but I was going through some shelves earlier and found this in between some manuals, and this was sent to the show a while ago by Fernando in Spain. If the music on this 45 is half as good as the cover artwork, it's going to be incredible. So, review coming soon. Good stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention that GameSack has their new Blu-ray coming out soon, and I'm on the commentary track, so definitely check that out. GameSack does good work. Let's get started with Kevin Bidwell. Thank you for backing Classic Game Room. Patrick Donkus. Thank you for backing the Classic Game Room. Isn't this sweater great? Thanks to Numbskull Designs for sending this to the show. I've seen a bunch of you actually wearing it on Twitter. You sent me pictures. I got the AT-AT one too, which is really good. Where was I here? Jake Martin! Thank you, Jake Martin. And Alla Alturk, once again. Thank you, Alla Alturk. And Marcus Zertuche, who is quite the Nintendo fanboy. Marcus. Justin Thorpe. Thank you, Justin Thorpe. And Mika Lindgren. Thank you, Mika Lindgren. And Shane Vidal once again. Thank you, Shane Vidal. Chris Castillo. Right? It's kind of hard to see in this thing. Chris Castillo. Yes. Chris is fixing a bunch of my video game stuff right now. So, hopefully there'll be a fully working Neo Geo soon enough, but right now it's still the Neo Geo 64. Like, who doesn't like the Hyper Neo Geo 64? It's awesome. Who doesn't like Dancing Astronaut? Have you seen the Formation Z review yet? Good stuff. It's more fun when I can get up and kind of shuffle around the room. I haven't even had a beer yet today. I'm already feeling insane. Where was I? Alright. Sisyphus. Thank you. This is Sisyphus. Sizik7. And Graham Mitchell. Thank you, Graham Mitchell. And Thomas Monroe. And Patrick Kettner. Thank you, Patrick Kettner. And Jake Simon. Thank you, Jake Simon. I can barely see out of this. It's red and blurry and awful. Actually, it's just blurry and awful. It's not red. I'm not in the R zone. I'm in the Atari zone. Well, who isn't? Where was I? Jake Simon. Rolf Karsten Braten. Thank you, Rolf Karsten Braten. And David Annette. Thank you, David Annette. And David Litwin. Go Pens! The review of this Vectrex controller is coming soon. It's very heavy. It's building the muscles. It's sparkly, too. Alright, there we go. Okay, where was I? David Litwin. Go Pants, David Litwin. Brendan Cusick. Thank you. Ryan Bjorford. Thank you. Espen Gulbeck. I just mailed you something the other day. It was a kitten. I was going to change the entire channel into kitten reaction videos, which would do very well. Except I don't like cats, so I didn't think it was fair to the kitten. I just put it in a box and mailed it to you. Take good care of it. Wes Lockhart. Thank you, Wes Lockhart. And I can't see. This thing is very noisy also. Can you hear that? It's just slowly opening. Wesley Bevins. Thank you, Wes. It's like it's a cheap helmet. Wesley Bevins. Thank you, Wesley Bevins. Wes Lockhart. Robert Klein Biernick. If you got beer in your name, it's a good name. Robert Klein Biernick. Connor McGee. And, of course, the Black Toaster, who sent so many awesome Star Trek things to the show. I have a lot more toy reviews and things to work on over the next couple weeks. Been busy with the feature review audio track for Musha. I beat this game the other day, which was like the backbone of the video, and it's coming along really, really nice. Got a kick-ass game, because I'm actually good at Musha, unlike GameSack. Where was I? Let's see, Black Toaster, Tony Drake, Cody M. Dugan. Thank you, Cody M. Dugan. Simon Allen. Thank you, Simon Allen. Bobby Osborne. As always, thank you, Bobby Osborne. Cody Welsh. Thank you. You comment on every video on Patreon. Thank you, Cody Welsh. Brendan Beers. More people with beer in their name. Wish I had beer in my name. Robert Oins. Thank you, Robert Oins. And Mad Ape Productions. Mad Ape Productions. It's like an ape stuck in the R zone. No wonder he's mad. Jared. Thank you. Stop making noises. You're like Scotch tape or something. Where was I? Jared. Thomas DeMock Johnson. Steven Siller. Matt Larson. Dragon Man Tank. I can barely see. Kyle Reed. Stephen Kaufman. Richard. Joachim Vim. Sneakernet. Andy A-Bomb Schleiss. It's always good talking to you on Twitch. Oh yeah, follow Classic Game Room on Twitch. Twitch is just kicking the crap out of YouTube, by the way. Like, all the gaming stuff's going to Twitch. You'd think YouTube wouldn't be just, squashing all... Never mind, I'll just move on. And... I need Truxton. Where's Truck? Oh, it's behind the girl. Hang on. I guess this will be the icon for the video. Oh, wait, I should use this. This will be clickbait. Doesn't matter what content is behind the click. All that matters is the click. So why would anybody spend their time making good content for YouTube when the click is all that matters? Anyway, Kuniku. Kuniku, thank you, Kuniku. And Chairman. Cobra, number 1. Go Cobra. Go Baroness. I'm smiling. You can't see. Kuniku, Travis Combs, Parker O'Brien. Can't read this far. David Cordero. Thank you, David Cordero. Parker O'Brien, David Cordero. David Walkner. Jason McNorton. David Walkner. Justin Jenkins. Rick and Colleen Marsh. Pestro Van Dam. Scott Cameron. Thank you, Scott Cameron. Hey, that Brewdog beer was really good on the G. Darius review. I've still got a bunch left over, so if I get a chance this year, I am planning a Game of the Year show. So I think I'm going to be putting down a few more Brewdogs during that show. Scott Cameron, thank you very much from Scotland. David Waycat, or Wacat, David Waycat, thank you. Candace Woodworth, thank you, Candace Woodworth. Max Bebbington, thank you, Max Bebbington. And James Boza, thank you, James Boza. And Richard Masucci from Review Tech USA, thank you. Richard always has interesting things to say about the internet. Like, I don't cover the internet. I don't know anything about it, except what I see on my Sega Dreamcast web browser. Max Bebbington, Richard Masucci, James Boza. Can't read this. Galactic. I got like the lights in front of me, so I really can't see this today. Galactic Whale. Galactic Whale. Thank you. Graham Joseph Wilson and Daryl Fleischman. Thank you very much to both of you. Galactic Whale. Graham Joseph Wilson. Daryl Fleischman. Janos Kiss. Stefan Der Krikorian. Thank you, Stefan Der Krikorian. Thank you to Lord and Lady Carnage of Truxton, New Jersey. The camera's over there somewhere, New Jersey. Truxton, there's the mic. Lord and Lady Carnage. David E. Blankenship. Carmelo Modica. Thank you, Carmelo. Benjamin Woodring. Thank you. Mark Barkey's got that Barkey Harfy feeling, Marta. Keep changing your name on me, Mark. And Stephen Greer. Thank you, Stephen Greer. Thank you very much for backing the show on Patreon. Hey, this astronaut helmet looks familiar. It just keeps making noises. I took this picture and I'm like, oh yeah, that's definitely a cover. That looks good. All right, now we are on the CGR Supreme Overlord level, where I shall kick it off with Bill Lonane. And Harold Gernant. Thank you, Harold Gernant. And Martin Robinson. Thank you very much. Martin sent all those awesome Jesus vacation pictures to the on Twitter. I just laugh. Keep those coming. Those are great. Jeff Breyer. Oh, here's the Lord Carnage Club. We got some new names this month. Jeff Breyer. Derek Langley. Thank you, Derek. Derek sent some really cool stuff to the show. I've got a nice Star Wars final review to do, and a couple other odds and ends. Derek's, thank you so much for the cool stuff, Derek. And the Battletoads vinyl. In fact, I just ordered the Revenge of Shinobi and Panzer Dragoon vinyl, and I'm going to review those along with the Blood Dragon vinyl, which I haven't reviewed yet, so got a studio space to do that now. Michael and Ariana Nelson, thank you. It's been fun talking to you over the year, Michael. Thanks for helping out with the Atari 7800 podcast, by the way. And, Michael and his brother fixed my Game Gear. So I've got a modded Game Gear now. So I'm going to, all the new Game Gear reviews, and I'm putting a bunch of them together for next year, are going to have direct feed output. So they'll look really good. I might even redo a few of them. Michael and Ariana Nelson. Michael Fernandez. Al Stever. Thank you, Al Stever. Thank you. Rick DeBarros. Rick DeBarros. Jason Goy. Thank you, Jason Goy. And Sergio Matthias Hergert. I got this really, really mean tweet the other day. Somebody's like, I stopped watching your show because of the Patreon shoutouts. Like, you can stop the video before the... there's this thing that's like a square, and if you click it, it stops the... These people really help the show. So thank you so much to all of you. I'm assuming you're all people. You could be cats. I don't know. Thank you to all of you so much for your support of Classic Game Room. Making professional content on YouTube has just been... well, I mean, I'm finding new ways around it, in a way. But it's been such an incredible challenge. So I'm seeing a lot of other people, other creators, other producers bring this up more now. It's tough. So really support your creators in one way or another. Seriously. Jason Goy, Sergio Matthias Hergert, Chip Sinkbell, Busy Signal, Sean Zoltek. Sean Zoltek, yes! Phil! Thank you to Phil! And Jack Stavros! Thank you, Jack Stavros. And of course, Ohad Kane. And soon we'll have a new credits, a new Patreon shout out to Lord Carnage Club, because there's new people. Or cats, or robots, I don't know what you are. Ian Shore, you sure are awesome. Ian Shore is going to be getting in there, and, well, this is going to be fun, being shouted from a volcano, being shouted from within the zone of danger. Each credits. You ready for this one? Actually, I need to read this. Tiago Pereira dos Santos Silva. We'll have 2 new additions to the credits. I actually should have had these in the videos earlier this month, but I'm working ahead a little bit. So you'll get some extra credits after the fact. And some serious volcano screaming. So thank you very much for watching. And there'll be lots of great new stuff coming. Again, Classic Game Room is on Amazon Prime. Classic Game Room is on Twitch. Classic Game Room's on Dailymotion, but Dailymotion is also infested with clickbait and top 10 videos, so good job. Classic Game Room is on Kickstarter with CGR Supreme. Don't forget, we're going to hit that CGR Supreme Volume 0 soon. Bonus content. More CGR feature reviews are coming out, and again, if you just want to make a living on YouTube, young producers, young creators, you're doomed. You may as well play the lottery. You've got to find new and creative ways to get out from beyond the clickbait mess that the oversaturated. It's all oversaturation. Like the whole internet is oversaturation. So it's hard to even just blame YouTube, but it's easy to blame them when their customer service sucks as bad as it does. And they're also holding God knows how many of my videos in copyright sweeps. Oh, and hey, thanks to Nintendo for not overturning any of yours. I'm not buying one. Never mind. Where's my copy?
This is Rastan. I would also like to thank Steven Chuck Nick. This picture is for you, Steven. I see someone doesn't like to wear pants.